Hola a todos. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre los complementos indirectos, or indirect object pronouns. So first, we need to start with what is an indirect object. In our last video, we talked about direct objects, and we did he gave her flowers. Okay? Or in Spanish, en español, él le regaló flores. So our indirect object pronoun answers the question to whom or for whom. Okay? So whereas our direct object is the what, he gave what flowers, the indirect object is the receiver of that item. So the receiver of the action in this case would be her, not the flowers. And so in our Spanish sentence, él le regaló flores, le is my complemento indirecto, or my indirect object pronoun. If I wanted to be specific, I could say who he gave the flowers to. Él le regaló flores a Cristina. So now le is representing her, and her is Cristina. See, the flowers are for her. So that is, in a nutshell, an indirect object. It is the person receiving, or the item receiving the action. So what are my complementos indirectos? Well, they're very similar to my complementos directos. If I am the receiver of the action, I'm going to say me. Como por ejemplo, me dio un abrazo. And just like my complementos directos, my pronoun is going to go right before my verb. Me dio un abrazo. He gave me a hug. See, me dio un abrazo. If I'm talking about you, it's going to be te. Como, por ejemplo, te diré la verdad. Te diré la verdad. I will tell you the truth. Once again, right in front of my verb. Te diré la verdad. If I'm talking about us, it will be nos. Como por ejemplo, nos prepararon una fiesta. They prepared a party for us. Nos prepararon una fiesta. You could say prepararon una fiesta para nosotros, but it sounds better to put it in front. Nos prepararon una fiesta. There are a few that are different. If I'm talking about he or she, instead of lo or la, it's going to be le. Le can represent either he or she, like him or her, whoever is receiving the item. See? Como, por ejemplo, le prometí flores. I don't know why I'm thinking about flores. Chocolate. Le prometí chocolate al ganador. Okay, so I promised chocolate to the winner. Now you might say, well, if you've got le, why do you also have al ganador? Some verbs just really like having complementos indirectos. So I promised chocolate to the winner, or to him or her, right? Whoever the winner might be. If my indirect object is plural, it's going to be les. See? Les. Como, por ejemplo, les pregunté. Actually, let's do a better one. We're going to say les hice. Les hice una pregunta. See? Les hice una pregunta. So this would be, I asked them a question. Or I know it's literally like I made a question to them, but it is correct Spanish, I promise. Les hice una pregunta. Les hice una pregunta. What did I make? A question. Who did I make it to? Them. I made the question to them. See, les hice una pregunta. So that, in a nutshell, are my complementos indirectos. Now, some verbs almost always like to have a complemento indirecto with them. And one of those is decir. The verb decir often has a complemento indirecto with it, okay? So, for example, if I am saying, I told my mom, I'll write it here for you. I told my mom. I'm still going to say, a mi mamá, right? A mi mamá is my mom. I told is going to be dije, but I'm still in front going to put a complemento indirecto. I'm going to say, le dije a mi mamá. See? Decir is just one of those verbs that likes having a complemento indirecto with it. See? Another verb that really likes having a complemento indirecto is going to be dar, to give, right? Who did you give it to? So dar oftentimes has a complemento indirecto with it because we're not just giving something, we're giving something to someone else. So for example, te di mi chaqueta. I gave you my jacket. Te di mi chaqueta. Some verbs require complementos indirectos. And one of those verbs is one we've already looked at, and that is gustar. The verb gustar requires a complemento indirecto. Because remember, we translate gustar as to like, but gustar literally means to be pleasing to. So I'm saying this is pleasing, and then there we have that question, to whom? To whom is it pleasing? So when I say, me gusta bailar, I'm saying that this dancing is pleasing to me. And that to me makes this me a complemento indirecto. So if it's pleasing to him or her, we're going to say le gusta. See, le gusta cantar. That action of singing is pleasing to him or her. So we have a complemento indirecto, le, in front of it. Verbs like gustar include encantar, which would be to like a lot, see, to love, encantar. So to review, complementos indirectos answer the question to or for whom. And if it's to or for me, we put the me in front of the verb. If it's to or for you, it would be a te. If it's to or for him or her, it becomes le. If it's to or for us, nos. If it's to or for them or y'all, we would say les. And these go right in front of my verb, okay? So, me pidió ayuda. He asked me for help. See? The exception to this is when I have a command, but we will get into that in a different video. I hope that this helps you understand complementos indirectos or indirect object pronouns a little bit better. Hasta luego.